Hi, I'm Terry from Bed and Biscuits Boarding and Training Facility, and this is Spirit. White Shepherd. He's done really good. Off leash, he still needs work, but this is just his on leash training, so he's done really good with it. I've got just a 6-foot leash, nothing fancy, using a prong collar, which eventually he probably won't need at all, but right now he uses it and works best with it. So. When we return, we'll come back to about 4 or 5 different exercises, and we'll start out with a heel and leash. Good boy. Okay, through all these exercises, the dog will be at your left side. Okay, we're going to go over hand signals as well as verbal commands. A hand signal to sit is just bring your hand up like that. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Put the palm of your hand in his face. Tell him stay. And come as you bring your hand to your chest and tell him to come. And then down, just put your hand right to the ground and tell him down. And sometimes you have to actually touch the ground, but tell him down, and he'll lay right down. He does very well. So we're going to start out with a heel on leash. He's at my left side. The big thing with a heel, anybody can drag their dog around like this and keep him tight, but that's just going to teach him you're pulling this way, he's going to pull that way. So you just keep it loose. And as you're walking, you don't even have to watch him. Look where you're going, and if it gets tight, it's just a pull and release. His reward is to release. Okay, and as you do pull and release, just tell him to heel. He should come right back to your side. When you stop walking, he should sit. Okay, ready? Heel. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Heel. Exercise finished, praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, this is going to be Spirit's sit stay. Again, if he's not sitting, you would just pull your hand up and tell him to sit. Hand signal to sit, just like that. And then you're going to put your turn to face him, tell him to stay. Walk to the end of your 6-foot leash, facing him. And as you walk back, he's going to try to get up and follow you if you don't reinforce the word stay. Say it firmly, mean it. If he does get up, put him right back to where you started. Don't let him start out with his next sit way up there. Put him back to where you started, put him in another sit. You're just going to go to the end of the leash, face him, reinforcing the word stay for 2 or 3 or 4 seconds, and then come back. Eventually, as time goes on, you can leave him longer lengths of time, and then, of course, off leash, you can leave him further distances as well. But right now, hang on the leash and only do 2 or 3 seconds. Return. Don't let him get up. Just reinforce the word stay as you return to this position right here, just like you when you started out. So sit, stay, 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 stay. Exercise finished. Praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, this is going to be Spirit's down stay. It's exactly like the sit stay, but before you put him in a down, always start out with him in a sit. It's much easier, and you'll have a lot better luck getting him in a down position from a sit first rather than standing and laying down. Not saying you can't do it that way, but it's easier to put him in a sit and then tell him down. Okay, ready? Okay, sit, down, stay. Now firmly reinforce the word stay or he's going to pop up. Stay. 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 Exercise finished and praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, this is going to be Spirit's recall. Again, you sit him at your left side. Hand signal to stay as you walk to the end of your leash, just like your sit stay and your down stay. Reinforcing the word stay as you leave him. When you get to the end of the leash, you're going to turn and face him. Make sure he's watching you and listening. In a real high-pitched voice, telling him to come as you bring your hand to your chest. Okay, the hand signal to come is bring your hand to your chest as you tell him to come. He should come to you and hopefully sit at your feet, but he needs this work hey, sit. Because off-leash, he doesn't do really well coming to you when you call him. So this is where we have to start out, and eventually he'll do as well off-leash. Sit, see how he does. Stay. 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 Here, come. Exercise finished and praise your dog. Good boy. Okay, for a conclusion, Spirit has done really, really, really well, which is common for a German Shepherd. As you can see in the videos, I didn't use any treats at all. He's never had any treats for reward at all. When you're healing him and stuff, like I say, keep the leash loose like this. Give him a chance to walk off or wander or pull. You don't even have to be watching. When it becomes tight all of a sudden, that means he's pulling. It's a pull and release. Make sure you release. It's very, very important. This prong collar works wonders if you do it that way. If you keep it tight, it's going to teach him. If he pulls with this one, he's going to pull with any collar. Sit. So, going through doorways, I put him in a sit, tell him to stay. I walk through the doorway, he's always on a leash. I open the door and walk through it first, reinforcing the word stay, or he's going to follow you. And as I get through the door, I turn to face him and do a recall. Just tell him to come, use a hand signal to come, and he comes through. That way he doesn't try to go through the doorway first, in or out. I would say just do these exercises at home. If you can do them once a day, twice a day is even better. But another big thing, don't go beyond 10 minutes doing all this. We did some videotaping and a lot of talking and stuff, so I'm going beyond 10 minutes probably. But when you come out and do it, just go boom, 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 these exercises, maybe only the ones you're really having trouble with, and then be done, praising, and be done, and come back later on that night and do it again if you have a chance. But if you go over 10 or 15 minutes, you're going to see he's going to start to not like it, not listen, everything will be slow. You don't want that. He's really enjoying this. He's hot right now because of the sun, but he looks forward to it. So keep all those things in mind, and make sure if you have any problems, give me a call. I'll try to walk you through it. Or you can even come back and I'll work with you with him, but he's going to do fine for you. He can do the off-leash later on too, because he's definitely worthy of it. Thank you very much. Good boy.